starts right now.
Now, this is NBC Palm Springs.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Olivia Sandusky.
And I'm Mark Mester. Exciting news starting in the Valley tonight. It's our top story. Rock legend Paul McCartney opens his tour locally here tonight at Acrisure Arena. It's part of what Acrisure calls the start of the Magnificent Seven, and several big events planned at the venue over the next week and a half. Our Brett Rosen is live outside of Acrisure tonight, and Brett, it looks like a big crowd is there behind you.
Mark, there's so much anticipation right now as Paul McCartney is set to hit the stage in less than 2 hours. This is opening up for his Got Back tour here locally in the Coachella Valley. Hundreds of people lined up just to take a picture for the welcome sign. People behind us even trying to get shirts, different merchandise for Paul McCartney. And here with me, I have a Paul McCartney superfan herself, Kathy. Kathy, can you talk to me a little bit about the anticipation you've had with this concert and what you're excited for?
This is so exciting, him being here again. Saw him at Coachella Fest years ago, saw him at Old Cella, as they called it, and I saw him with the Beatles in 1964 and 1966 at Hollywood Bowl and Dodger Stadium, and it's just, this is a thrill. It was hard getting tickets, but my girlfriend's daughter was in Brazil visiting family, and she's the one who scored the tickets for us tonight.
Oh, wow. You were talking to me, too, about your son being named after?
My son is named after Paul, yes. He's going to be turning 40, so.
There you go. No, exciting stuff. What is some of your favorite songs that you hope to hear tonight in Acrisure?
Well, he won't play a lot because of some of my very favorites, because he did it with the Fab Four, as you know. But I hear he's going to be doing Help, and I would love it if he would do one of my favorite ballads, And I Love Her. But whatever he sings, I am thrilled to death. I'm so happy to be here.
No, there you go. Well, just so much excitement here at Acrisure Arena, and the excitement continues as Mark said earlier. This is the start of the Magnificent Seven. That's starting to kick off, where in a span of 12 days, the arena will be hosting several different events. It'll start tonight with Paul McCartney, then The Who will perform on Wednesday, and Blink-182 this coming weekend. On top of everything else, Mark and Olivia, the Lakers are coming to town. Firebird season is around the corner. Maroon 5 is set to perform here at Acrisure Arena. So it's an exciting time here at Acrisure Arena, and it's an exciting time to be a resident and local to the Coachella Valley. Live at Acrisure Arena, I'm Brett Rosen, NBC Palm Springs.
Brett, thank you. We hope everyone has a fun and safe night out there. Now, aside from concerts, there are other fun local happenings this week, including Village Fest extending its hours. Village Fest kicks off the fall hours starting this Thursday, October 2nd. It's the Valley's most popular street fair, starting 1 hour earlier now at 6 o'clock. So you can enjoy all of that great food, entertainment. There's local artisans, the farmers market, and more. All of those businesses lining Palm Canyon Drive.
Do you love thrilling, wicked, or even dangerous things? Starting this Friday, Cirque Italia will be performing their over 18 mature performance. It's called Paranormal Cirque. The show includes monstrous creatures with hidden talents that will amaze you with the circus arts and innovative horror story. Anyone under the age of 18 requires an adult guardian. The event will be held at Indio Grand Marketplace. Tickets start at $20, or you can purchase them online at paranormalcirque.com/tickets.
All of the events in town makes me realize the season is upon us and the weather's feeling great out there. Live look, our Agua Caliente casino camera, downtown Palm Springs. Got some low clouds hanging out around the area. A little bit of humidity today, but the temperature's feeling great. We have meteorologist Jerry Steffen in tonight with more on our 3-day forecast.
So how many days do we hit triple digits this summer? Well, 118, not even close to the record of 151 set back in 2020. Will we see more triples Possibly. More on that in the full forecast. Okay, 72 degrees, our overnight low under clear skies tonight in Palm Springs. Mostly clear, 73 at Indio, 64 degrees tonight at Cabazon, 68, 29 Palm, 63 at Joshua Tree. Tomorrow, there'll be a trough of low pressure well to the north of us, but it'll tighten up the pressure gradient. So the winds late afternoon and evening will pick up out of the west around the wind-prone areas. Dew points earlier today in the 60s. We'll see them drop to the middle 40s tomorrow. So drier air is on the way. Here's what we can expect for temps tomorrow. Sunny and 94 degrees at Palm Springs, 97 Indio, 92 Desert Hot Springs, Cabazon 85 degrees, 84 at Yucca Valley. Wednesday, all sunshine, 96 degrees, yeah, below 100 degrees still. Thursday, expect a few high clouds, mostly sunny skies, 97. Full forecast and 7-day on the way.
All right, thanks to Jerry for that. And in more local news this evening, the 2025 College of the Desert Fall Transfer Fair took place earlier today. Nearly 40 representatives from UC campuses, Cal State's, private colleges, trade colleges, and more were all on campus answering questions and helping students plan their next step. This event was free and it was open to all students.
This is probably the most attended event in our history. We have probably over 300 students stop by today already. So that's huge. So I'm very happy that students were able to take advantage of this opportunity to come and learn about their future schools. You know.
Organizers say the transfer fair provides an opportunity to connect directly with experts and explore all of those different possibilities.
All dog parks in the city of La Quinta are closed temporarily for overseeding purposes. The dates for the temporary closures started today. They'll continue through October 31st. All other city parks will remain open and they welcome dog walking on a leash.
Some exciting news. A new species is coming to the Living Desert Zoo and Gardens very soon. The Zoo and Gardens is sharing one clue every day up until Tuesday to help residents and visitors uncover who the zoo's newest resident will be. We spoke with zoo staff to tell us more about the new addition.
We are very excited. We are going to be welcoming a brand new species here at the Living Desert, one that has never been here in all of our 55 years. And we are inviting the community to guess who's coming. So all this week and through the end of September, you can check out our social media at the Living Desert and see what the clue of the day is. And we're going to choose one lucky winner and 3 of their friends to come get to meet that new species and see their habitat before the grand opening on November 1st.
All right, so put your thinking caps on because here's today's latest clue. What has a white stash, a serious stare, and is the fastest of their kind? You got to think about that, and you can submit your best guess on the Living Desert's website.
We have a heads up. If your drive takes you on Highway 111 tonight, it could be down to 1 lane in each direction. It was for most of the day. The asphalt repair will come to a close in Rancho Mirage, but in the city of Palm Desert, a bridge maintenance project is set to start bordering Rancho Mirage. Both of the cities of Rancho Mirage and Palm Desert are recommending to use Gerald Ford and Monterey as alternate routes.
Coming up next tonight on NBC Palm Springs, a local recovery center is hosting multiple Japanese medical professionals this week. More information on the visitors and why they're joining us here in the Valley. That's after the break.
Plus, the Firebirds back on home ice today. We have details on the preseason and more events at Acrisure Arena. That's coming up.
And here's a look at your gold and silver prices on this Monday evening. Stay with us. Those headlines and more right after the break.
Missed the news yesterday? Well, don't worry. You can watch the latest stories and even original news programming over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Every morning morning at 6 a.m. Jerry and I are here to help you start your day informed and connected. And after our newscast, I head out into our community to listen and bring you the stories that truly impact our lives here in the Valley so that your voice is heard.
You're watching our digital live stream. For the latest news and updates on developing stories, head over to our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Don't miss our digital exclusive content. Me on a Plate, Talking with Thalia, Kai the Deal Guy, and Desert Entertainment with Todd. Only on NBCPalmSprings.com.
News isn't all we do. We have a wide variety of original programming for you to enjoy over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Successful wildlife projects are happening all across.
Committed to covering our community. You're watching NBC Palm Springs at 6.
Welcome back. The Ranch Recovery Center in Desert Hot Springs is hosting several medical professionals from Japan this week.
It's part of a two-day study tour on substance use disorder treatment. Our Brett Rosen spoke with those involved and has more.
Today, many questions answered at the Ranch Recovery Center. The two-day study tour has brought in several medical professionals from different parts of Japan.
Where in Japan are you from?
This is Yoichi Nakata, one of many psychiatrists who made the roughly 6,000-mile trip to learn about the different treatments for those with substance abuse issues. Nakata says he himself is a recovering alcoholic, and that the biggest difference between Japan and the United States is many do not want to admit to having a substance use problem.
ネイティブで話せればもっとどんどん聞けるのになというところですね。
Yeah, treatment of addiction is so advanced in this country compared to Japan. So there's a lot of the medications, so you can curb the craving. In this country, they are coming out as they recover from the addiction or alcoholism. But in Japan, it's still something to hide.
The Recovery Center CEO, Rick Mesa, says the workshop is about using what they know about substance abuse and recovery to help not just the Valley, but the outside world.
We're here in the Coachella Valley, and we get in this vacuum and forget there are other people who have this, who suffer from this. We get a great sense of, I guess, gratitude for what we have.
Nagata says when he goes home, he wants to focus on how substance abuse and mental health issues are linked together.
Yeah,
from my experience, I treat a lot of people with addiction and alcoholism, and then as I treated them, then the second disorder is coming up. So those are the things that I want to really focus on.
Here in Desert Hot Springs, I'm Brett Rosen, NBC Palm Springs.
Turning to some news across the country this evening, YouTube has worked out a financial settlement with President Donald Trump over his suspension from the social media platform. YouTube suspended the president towards the end of his first term, saying that Trump's posts about the January 6th riot risked inciting further violence. The president sued, and now YouTube has agreed to pay $24.5 million to settle that suit. Alphabet owns YouTube. It's also the parent company of Google. This is the third social media platform that has settled with the president, the others being Meta and Twitter.
Working at Walmart will soon be different thanks to artificial intelligence. That's the message from CEO Doug McMillon, who says AI will phase out some jobs, create others, and then change some in a dramatic reshape of the workforce. Officials with the U.S.'s largest private employer saying they're taking a close look at AI's implications to determine which of its workers would need training as certain jobs evolve. Other companies, including Amazon, Ford, and J.P. Morgan Chase, have already said AI's influence will lead to job cuts.
And speaking of AI, ChatGPT is introducing a new feature. It's called parental controls. OpenAI announcing today parents can now link their accounts with their children's. The linked account limits answers related to graphic content, sexual role play, viral challenges, and extreme beauty ideals. Parents will be alerted if their children share thoughts of self-harm. The change comes after a family sued OpenAI, alleging that ChatGPT encouraged their son to die by suicide.
Back to some local news this evening in Palm Springs. A 74-year-old man was killed after being hit by a car while crossing the street. The Riverside County Coroner's Office has identified the victim as Craig Von Bargen of New York. Palm Springs police say this crash happened just after 9:30 Friday night. It was near North Palm Canyon Drive and North Via Las Palmas. Authorities say Van Bargen was in a crosswalk when he was hit by a car. The crosswalk is equipped with a lighting system to alert drivers. However, police say it appears the system was not activated at the time. The driver's identity has not been released. Anyone with information, however, is urged to contact the Palm Springs Police Department.
An investigation is underway following a deadly crash near Interstate 10 in Indio. The California Highway Patrol says that 62-year-old John Keogh was fatally struck just before noon Saturday as he was crossing the westbound freeway on-ramp at Monroe Street. CHP says a GMC Sierra heading north on Monroe made a left turn onto the ramp and hit Keogh. The impact caused multiple traumatic injuries, and Keogh was pronounced dead at the scene. The driver stayed at the scene and is cooperating with investigators. Anyone who witnessed the crash is urged to contact the CHP at their Indio office. We've put the number right there at the very bottom part of your screen.
Another investigation that's underway tonight. A man was critically injured in a shooting in Rancho Mirage. Riverside County Sheriff's deputies responded just before 1 a.m. on Saturday. This was to reports of an assault with a deadly weapon near Bob Hope and Country Club Drive. According to Sergeant Wendy Brito Gonzalez, a caller told authorities the driver of a vehicle had been shot at that location. The victim's identity has not been released. They were rushed to a hospital by paramedics and still remain in critical condition. So far, no arrests have been made as this investigation continues.
On this Monday evening, we're giving you a live look from our Indian Wells Golf Resort camera. For details on our early week forecast, including that 7-day, we'll be joined by meteorologist Jerry Steffen. That is right after this break. Don't go anywhere.